Well guys, we are back. It has been a long time, but I am here today at Costco and I heard they have gotten in some new skincare products. I'm really excited. I think they have some new serums with retinol, so we're gonna head on in there and check out what's new in the realm of skincare. Well, Costco got in the Mad Hippie Vitamin C Serum. This is a really popular one. It's been out for quite some time. Alright, this brand you can often buy at Whole Foods. So sodium ascorbyl phosphate is a stable form of vitamin C, and newer research suggests that it may actually be helpful for people who have acne because it acts as an antioxidant. So it helps to theoretically cut down on the oxidation of sebum, and it's that sebum on the skin surface, if it gets oxidized upon exposure to environmental aggressors, that can aggravate your acne. But in contrast to ascorbic acid, it's not known whether or not it actually gets into the skin and elicits collagen synthesis and leads to a wrinkle smoothing effect. It's a, kind of like a precursor to ascorbic acid, which, if you guys remember from my vitamin C serum videos, ascorbic acid is not the most stable ingredient, so there are these stabilized derivatives, but then there's always the question of like, does it actually do anything? Anyway, it does appear to help cut down on acne and may be helpful via the sebum oxidation thing. Anyway, this also has ferulic acid, an antioxidant that likewise can help cut down on the oxidation of sebum. Cognac root powder is probably going to make for a very moisturizing formula, perhaps. Aloe can be anti-inflammatory, though allergy to it is a possibility. Now, the grapefruit and the clary sage, you want to be careful of. Allergies to those are a possibility, as well as irritation. You get two things here. You get a 1 ounce and a ½ ounce for $29.99. Not such a fan of clean beauty, as you guys know, because it's just a marketing term. It doesn't mean anything. I mean, one product can claim to be clean, and it's like, by what criteria? Nothing's actually dirty. So anyway, hopefully with time that will get phased out. But anyway, $29.99 for that. The nice thing about going with one of the stabilized derivatives, like if you just are interested in it from the antioxidant perspective, is that it doesn't tend to oxidize on the skin and cause that yellow discoloration. I find whenever I use ascorbic acid vitamin C serums, they often will oxidize. I'll end up getting like some yellow staining of the skin, orange discoloration. And I also find them to sometimes be kind of irritating, whereas the derivatives is not as much of an issue. Look who's back, you guys, the Nutrius Brazilian Body Butter Cream. So I tried this a couple of years ago, and I really liked it. $19.99. It is scented. This looks to be a new one though. Plant collagen. Now, collagen in moisturizers acts as a humectant. What else does this have? This has ascorbic acid. Now, again, not the most stable form of vitamin C, but may act as an antioxidant. Mango pulp extract, willow bark extract. These are all moisturizing and anti-inflammatory as far as the willow bark. Seed butters. They are scented, but the scent is kind of pleasant. I prefer the scent on these to the Brazilian Boom Boom cream, for which the packaging on these kind of mimics. It's not as like over the top / headache inducing. Nasif MD, this Hydro Screen serum, it's got hyaluronic acid, retinol, and ceramides. Hyaluronic acid helps to improve the moisture content in the top layers of the skin, so it has a skin smoothing effect. And then this also has, of course, bakuchiol, which is an antioxidant that can help stabilize retinol. Retinol as an ingredient is not the most stable thing, so the formulation really matters. Now, ceramides are helpful for the skin barrier, as are glycosphingolipids, help with improving barrier function. Ultimately, that can help reduce irritation. Beta-cytosterol is anti-inflammatory. Now, tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, that is a stable form of vitamin C. So that's a helpful ingredient for hyperpigmentation. It helps cut down on oxidative stress. It's also helpful from an anti-aging perspective. I mean, our skin is exposed to a lot of environmental aggressors, so antioxidants, they're desirable in that regard. However, it's not always as straightforward as, oh, put an antioxidant on your skin and it's all good. It's, you know, A, formulation really matters. B, you know, timing, which is not well worked out. And C, you know, it has to be in the right place at the right time, basically. It's something that your skin can utilize. You know, in theory, one of the other benefits of putting a topical antioxidant on, like tetrahexyl decyl ascorbate, is that it may help improve your skin's own antioxidant systems, so it helps make your skin better equipped to handle environmental aggressors. All of that aside, $28.99 for 2 ounces. I have seen more offensive prices for serums. You get 2 ounces, although it's not my preference to use a serum with fragrance in it. I don't like that, but ooh, Costco has quite the collection of these bath bombs and body wash gift sets. These are kind of cute. Now, if your child has atopic dermatitis, do not ruin their barrier with these things. These are like not very good in terms of eczema. They can really aggravate eczema. Plus they're just irritating to the skin in general. I mean, it's kind of like soaking in detergent. Inevitably, it's just not the greatest thing for your skin barrier. Children in general, they have you know, their barrier is more immature, they're more prone to irritation, sensitivity. Obviously, if your child likes these and it's not causing any problem, then whatever, but they can cause problems, whether it be the little bath bombs or heavily scented body washes. But these are really adorable, I will say. Look, the little Snow White one. How much are these? $19.99 for this 8-piece sets. The Dionys goat milk hand creams are back. You get the 5-pack. Ooh, it's on sale and instant savings. Ordinarily $11.99, on sale for $7.99. Now, goat's milk can be a source of lactic acid, which is hydrating and can mildly exfoliate the skin. It's also a good ingredient for your nails, as a side note. Now, all of these are probably going to have, obviously, fragrance, which is a common allergen, so be aware of that. Dimethicone in a hand cream helps it to absorb without being as greasy. I find that dimethicone based hand creams I really like the Neutrogena Norwegian formula, or recently I've been trying out a hand cream from La Roche-Posay in their Cicaplast line. It's kind of similar to the Norwegian formula. Anyway, I digress. The silicone based hand creams, they tend to not be as greasy, so that's good for throughout the day when you're reapplying moisturizer to your hands, especially if you wash your hands a lot. You know, we're in cold and flu season where people are washing their hands. You get verbena and cream, roseberry. I don't know what a roseberry smells like. Sea Treasures, Peach Delight, and Toasted Vanilla Chai. I kind of want to see what these smell like. I'm intrigued. The Jack Black Turbo Wash Body Wash 2-pack, $30. Now, Jack Black has a really good sunscreen, their oil-free sun guard. I would be so elated. I'd be clicking my heels together in here. Mark my words, if Costco ever gets the oil-free sun guard, like, wouldn't that be a perfect Costco collaboration in a 2-pack plus like a little, I don't know, sample size? You guys really love the Jack Black SPF lip balm, which I think I tried at one point. I can't remember. Anyway, I digress. You have the Turbo Wash here that allegedly is going to wash the hair and the body. Performance ready. $29.99. I don't have anything negative to say about that other than, you know, if you're allergic to fragrance, be aware. But check it out, you guys. This Pearlescent Multi-Balm Blush and Lipstick. Interesting. Says it's, here, let's make it easy on ourselves. For all skin types, even sensitive. You get 3 shades, Nude Sugar, Berry Bliss, and Pink Crush. These look interesting. I'd like to try those. Comment below and if you've tried anything from this brand, because they often have stuff here from this brand, and I'd be interested. Again, the clean marketing, whatever. This has hyaluronic acid, so that will help with moisture content in the skin. This looks interesting. How much is it? $28.99 for those 3. Let's talk about Babe Lash. This is a volumizing mascara, instant lash volume, peptide and biotin infused. Now, I'm looking at the ingredients because, you know, there are certain ingredients that are prostaglandin analogs in lash growth serums. I'm not seeing that here, which is good. Prostaglandin analogs, you know, that's what Latisse is. And they definitely help with lash growth for sure, especially Latisse. But they're, you know, cosmetic versions of it that act similarly. But they also carry the same risks, which include discoloration around the eyes and change of your eye color, and theoretically orbital fat loss, giving your eye a sunken appearance, although that's never really been shown with topical prostaglandin analogs, only with the eye drop version, which I guess is topical, but you know what I mean. Like, prostaglandin analogs are used first and foremost to treat glaucoma, so you know, as eye drops going directly in the eye, that's where you see the orbital fat loss. Not really been documented with putting it on the lid line for lash growth, but you know, theoretically possible. This does not appear to have any of that I was just blabbing on and on about. It just looks like a regular mascara that's intended to volumize. This 2-pack mascara is $20, so $10 a piece. Ah, here we go, Babe Lash, their Essential Lash Serum. This has probably got a prostaglandin analog, so you got to be careful with stuff like this. Let's see. Yeah, this has a prostaglandin analog in it, so be careful with these because they can cause discoloration of the eyelids, eyelid irritation, and in theory they can cause discoloration in the eye. But see, these are cosmetic prostaglandin analogs, whereas Omatoprost and Latisse, that's you know, considered a medication. It's FDA approved, but you definitely can develop the same side effects, even though one's a drug and one's a cosmetic. So I never feel comfortable recommending those because, you know, I'd hate for somebody to develop those kind of side effects. At least with the Latisse, somebody's prescribing it and then they're monitoring for those. Then they of course have the makeup eraser, a 9-piece set for $9.99. You get a little baggie to wash them in, I guess, and this is a full size, and then these are the individual ones, the little pads. I have never really used these, but they do, they are supposed to work, but you know, I would just question, like, you still need to use some kind of cleanser, honestly, to wash your face. Don't just rely on this cloth alone. Then we have a Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. Now, these long wear matte lip glosses, the, you know, don't wear off 16-hour wear, these can be very drying, just as a word of warning, and they can be particularly irritating around the corners of the mouth. This 3-pack is $19.99. Oh, you guys, Strivectin has an instant eye lift, allegedly. Ordinarily $69.99. It's currently on sale for $44.99. You get these 2 small pump bottles. What is in this? Let's see. It has several different peptides which can not only hydrate, but some peptides in theory get into the skin and stimulate healing pathways that lead to collagen synthesis and repair. But you have to take that with a grain of salt because they're not the most robust studies. Lactobacillus ferment filtrate is very hydrating and has anti-inflammatory compounds. It's not going to like change crepiness though, or visibly lift, but you will get a smoothing effect of fine little lines, which you can get, you know, from other moisturizers. So to what extent you're getting that from the actual peptides or just, you know, the hydrating moisturizing effect in general. Neutrogena's new fragrance-free water cream. It's really nice though. It has ceramides, which are essential for the skin barrier, and applying them to the skin helps with barrier recovery. And it also has hyaluronic acid and natural moisturizing factors to help improve water retention, and ultimately that just helps the barrier function better. It has urea, which can soften and gently exfoliate dry, rough skin, as well as help with moisture retention. I really like this new formula, but disclosure, I do work with Neutrogena, but I really do. You know, I've been using Hydro Boost for years, and this newer water cream is definitely Definitely even a step up from what was already an excellent product. Olay Olay has their Pro Advanced Retinol Complex here. You get the 2 for, I'm not sure, I'm kind of hiding the price. Fragrance free. Now this one has collagen peptide in it, which is going to be hydrating. It also has, in addition to retinol, which is going to get into the skin and in theory convert to retinoic acid to improve collagen, as well as improve the look of sunspots, age spots, fine lines, and help improve the look of skin tone. This has niacinamide too, which is good for redness, hyperpigmentation, and niacinamide has an anti-yellowing effect. It also can improve the production of ceramides in the skin, so it's good for the skin barrier, and it also, you know, it's an antioxidant, so it can help with day-to-day environmental aggressors in theory. That's a good product from Olay. And you have the Regenerist Complex with antioxidants. So this one does not have retinol in it. And so, you know, some people are already using a retinol, or they find it irritating, they're not interested in it, they just want a moisturizer to improve the appearance of, you know, sun damage. This has panthenol, which is moisturizing, and it has niacinamide, which we just discussed. Unfortunately, it does have fragrance, which is something I try and avoid and leave on products because it is a common allergen and irritant. They are asking $45.99 for these 2. Ooh, look at all these little makeup sponges and a cute little organizer. Be careful, these can harbor bacteria, which can aggravate your skin. So you want to replace them regularly. Ooh, the Neutrogena body oil is a new addition to the Costco lineup. Coming in on sale, originally $24.99. It's now on sale for $19.99. Now this is the one that does have fragrance, but I love this product. They have a fragrance-free one. I like using it actually to help break up water-resistant sunscreen on the body. But it's also, you know, helpful for softening flaky skin. And so it's, you know, a nice body oil in that sense. Now, I don't use body oils exclusively as moisturizers, and I don't recommend that because they don't really have the whole moisturizing package of like a moisturizer like this one from Lubriderm. They don't have the humectants. They don't really reduce water loss as well as a, you know, moisturizer. They're mostly, you know, they're emollients, so they're going to soften, smooth, and depending on the oil, they may deliver some antioxidants, some anti-inflammatory compounds, although that can be highly variable. But anyway, I like using them basically to exfoliate or to remove sunscreen. Now, Lubriderm is a pretty good moisturizer, and this is a good deal. So you get a 6 ounce, and then you get the 2 24 ounces for $16.99. That's a good deal. These are great body moisturizers. I mean, there's nothing really fancy about them. They're very basic, very no nonsense. They just have, you know, basic moisturizing ingredients like glycerin to hydrate, mineral oil to reduce water loss, soften and smooth. Parabens are not the devil. They're very safe preservatives unless you happen to be allergic to them, although the risk of allergy to them is much lower in comparison to some other alternative preservatives. This is a good basic product. You know, honestly, I've never really used Lubriderm much myself, but anytime I have tried it, it has, you know, it has been okay. You know, it gets the job done. Now, amlactin is underrated, very good for softening and exfoliating dry skin, keratosis pilaris, and it also may help improve slightly, you know, the appearance of sun damage and help to lighten age spots. It's lactic acid, can help exfoliate gently. Now, if you have irritated skin, be careful when you put this on, it will burn and sting. So this is one to not necessarily use if you have atopic dermatitis and you are in the throes of a flare, because it will burn and sting. But that being said, it's really good if your eczema has gotten thickened and discolored. Lactic acid's great for that. A lot of people don't like the way this smells. Personally, I don't find that it has an odor, but maybe I've just gotten used to it. $18.99. Now, Aveeno's Daily Moisturizing Body Lotion is another hidden gem here at Costco. Why are they hiding the price from us? Because I'm not sure. It usually is a good deal. The colloidal oats in this help to protect the skin, limit penetration of irritants and aeroallergens, which can aggravate atopic dermatitis. They also are anti-inflammatory, and they're very hydrating. EOS lip balms are always here. They have the little bubble balm, and then they have the stick. Be aware the flavorant in these can cause allergic cheilitis, aka chapped lips, because you're allergic to something you're putting on. And that happened several years ago, and EOS got in trouble, but it's like pretty much any lip balm out there, you could run into the same issue. Well, Costco did not let us down. No surprise, they never do. They always deliver. They had a lot of new and exciting finds in there. It's been a while since we've been in Costco, you guys. It has been a while. I really hope you enjoyed this Costco skincare shop with me video. On the end slate, I'm going to link my last one, so check that one out too, in case you missed it. But if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!